Hello.
Hello, Martin. How are you?
Fine, fine.
Hey, what happened? To your shoulder?
No sé cómo decir sobrecarga.
Okay, you forced your shoulder too much.
Yes.
Ah. So you have to rest for a week, 2 weeks without tennis.
Uh, yes. Yesterday I played 3 hours
Ooh,
and 30 minutes.
okay. And today your shoulder is dead.
No, desde del domingo sería todo de la sobrecarga. Del fin de semana.
I see. Yeah, yeah, because you played that tournament. By the way, congratulations, you won the tournament, right?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, Martin, please open your book on page 44. Page 44,
Yes.
6A.
I'm here.
Okay. Remember last class we studied object pronouns. Let me show you something on my screen. Can you see this?
Yes.
Do you remember this? Here we have the subject pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, plus a verb. The verb is always after subject pronouns. And remember the object pronouns. The one for I is me, you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, and they, them. And they always come after the verb. Okay? That's the difference, remember?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's carry on from activity. Check your card. 1C. Yes. So,
Two.
no, we have one more activity in 1D, that says listen and say the sentences with a pronoun instead of the names. Okay? Look at the example. The example is I like Anna. Anna is a name. So what pronoun replaces Anna? I like
Her.
her. Okay?
Her.
That's the exercise. Okay? So here we go. Listen and replace the names. Use a pronoun. Here we go.
3.22. 1.
I like Anna.
That's the example. So I like her. Okay?
Yeah.
That's very easy. Now listen to this.
I like her.
2. I know your husband.
I know.
I know.
I know. He sería.
No. Okay, yes. Husband is a man, right? But what is the object pronoun for a man? Her, me, it,
Him.
him. Okay? So I know your husband. Now it's
Him.
I
I
know.
know him. I know him.
Exactly. Listen.
I know him.
Good.
3.
Can you help Jane and me?
Can you
Can
help?
you help us?
Exactly. Very good. That was fast. Good. Can you help us?
Can you help us?
Perfect.
4. I want to speak to Kenji and Maria.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, no entendí.
This is what she said. I want to speak to Kenji and Maria.
I want
To speak
to speak
to
and
to Kenji and Maria. Two people.
Her.
But it's two people.
Them.
Them. Okay? So the complete sentence is, I want to, come on,
To speak them.
to them. I want to speak to them.
To them.
Yes,
Okay.
listen.
I want to speak to them.
5,
I love this song.
I love this song.
I love the. Sería it.
I love it. Right?
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
6,
I live near Kayla and Roberto.
This is the last one. I live near Kayla and Roberto. They are my neighbors.
Yes. I live
Near
near them.
Yes, I live near them, okay? Give me 1 second, please, Martin. Just 1 second, okay? Okay. Perfect. Very good, very good. Now, activity number 2. Pronunciation here. Here we have 3 sounds. Can you recognize the sounds?
Bike,
I.
fish,
Yeah.
I,
The words are bike. The sound is I. The second word is
fish,
fish. So the sound here is I.
E, E,
And what's the third word?
E,
Yeah, that's the sound. And the word? Tree.
three,
Tree.
three.
The sound here is E. Okay? One more time. Look at my mouth. I'm going to say or produces 3 sounds. Just the sounds. I, E. Do you see how I changed the position of my lips?
Yes.
I, E. Bike, fish, tree. Okay, so these are the 3 sounds we have here in this exercise. So say the 3 groups of words, match them to a sound in the picture. Okay, listen to this.
3.23,
Bike. I. My. Buy. Smile. Nice. Tonight.
Okay, that's group number 3. You see the group of words? Group number 3.
Yes.
All these words have the I sound.
I,
My, buy, smile, nice, tonight. They all have the I sound. Okay, so write number 3 in that little box of bike. Okay, listen to group number 2.
Fish. It. Him. It. His. Ring. Finish. Pick.
Tree. E.
Okay, so this is group number
2. ¿Quién me va a llevar? Sorry.
Okay, so this group number 2. What sound is it? Fish.
Him eat his ring, finish, pick.
So what sound is it? A or E?
E,
A, the short one. Fish. So write number 2 in fish. Him, it, his, ring, finish, pick.
number 2,
That's group number 2. Sorry, group number 1.
number 1.
Number 1, yes, you're right. Group number 1 is with the words that have the 8 sound. And of course, group number 2 is the last sound, the E. Listen. Tree.
tree, he, she, me, meet, read, leave.
Okay. Can you read the words now?
Yes. He, she, me, meet, read, leave.
Okay. Okay. Remember, this is a longer sound. So it's he, not just he. It's he, she, me, meet, read, and leave. Look at the chat. I'm typing some words that have these two different sounds. Um,
¿Que se pronuncian igual?
No,
O
no,
más
no,
o
no.
menos igual.
These two words have, or these pairs of words, one of the words has the short sound and the other word has the long sound. This is what I want to practice now with you. Okay? Let me type one more pair. Okay, so we have 5 pairs of words here. Can you read the first pair?
And his,
No. Here in the
his.
chat. Look at the chat. I typed
Ah.
some words in the chat.
It, eat,
Exactly.
eat.
You see? Look at my mouth. I said it. That's it. It. That's a pronoun.
Yes.
The verb is eat. Eat. You open your mouth more to make the E sound. Okay? Read the second pair, please. Second pair.
Live, leave.
To me, that's the 2 words sounded very, very similarly. Now,
Leave.
exactly, or very similar. Listen to this and look at my mouth. Look at me here. Live. Live. I don't open my mouth very much when I say live.
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 Leave.
Now look at my mouth when I say the other word. Leave. Leave. Live. Leave. Going back to the first pair, it and eat. Okay, remember this and read the third pair, please. The first sound, the first words are the ones with the short sound, and the second words are the ones with the long sound. Okay, what's the next pair?
Fit, feet.
Okay, but make it a little bit shorter. I mean, the first word is just fit, 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 fit. And now the second word, look at me. Look at me here. Fit versus feet, feet. Okay? The next one, come on.
Reach, reach. Reach.
What's the next pair?
Reach and reach.
Reach, okay? So we have rich is an adjective. Somebody with a lot of money is rich, rich. The other one is a verb, reach, reach. And the last pair.
Es el mismo que el otro.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I repeated that pair. So I was thinking of another one. Oh, wait. Here. Now we have a new pair. Read that pair, please.
Pick, peak.
Okay, but the first one is shorter. Pick, pick,
Pick.
pick. Not peek, pick.
Pick.
Pick, and the other
Pick.
one is peak, peak.
Pick.
Okay? Oh, and you probably remember these two words. We studied them in another chapter. Do you remember this? One is singular, the other one is plural. And in speaking, the only difference is the pronunciation. So, the first one has the short E. The second
This.
one has a long E. This.
This.
And the second one?
These.
These. Okay, good. Exercise B. Listen. Can you hear the difference? So this is an exercise to continue practicing the difference between the short E and the long E. So listen and circle or check the, first listen and try to get the difference. Here we go. Number one. Wait a second. My speaker, there it is. It's on again. So listen.
3.24. 1. He's, his. 2.
Me, my,
3. It, eat. 4.
leave, live,
5. This, these. 6.
we, why,
Okay. Can you notice the difference between the short E and the long E? There's another
Yes.
sound, I. That's very different, of course, right? But the problem is when we have to differentiate the short E from the long E. Okay. I want you now to read these pairs. Read the pairs.
His. His.
Okay. The first one here is the long E sound. He's. He's. And the second word is a short sound. His. Can you go again? He's. Do it again.
His.
Versus.
His.
And
His.
his. Exactly. Good. Number 2.
Me. My.
Good. Number 3.
It. Eat.
All right. Good. 4.
Leave.
It's a long
Live.
one. Leave. Live. Leave. Live.
Live.
Okay. Number 5.
This. O sea, this.
This.
These.
These. But remember, your
These.
tongue. Put your tongue here. This and these. Okay. These. And the last one.
We. Why.
Good. That's easy. Now, listen to another track and circle or underline only the word you hear in each pair. Okay? Here we go.
Leo, escucho.
There.
0.25. 3.25. 1. His,
Which one was it? A or B? Do you need to listen again?
Yes, yes.
3.25. 1. His,
One. His.
Yeah, but look at the pairs. We have 1A and 1B. 1A is his and 1
And
is.
A, 1A.
Okay, are you sure? Listen again.
3.25. 1. His,
Yo estoy en clase.
Is
Sorry.
Is it long or short? Is it his or is it his?
His. And 1B.
It's B. This is the short it sound. Very good. Number 2, A or B? This is easy.
2.
My.
To be.
A or B? And number 2,
B.
it's B, of course, my. That's easy. Number 3, pay attention. A or B in 3?
3. It,
A. 3A.
It's A, it. 4, A or B?
4.
Leave.
Again?
Yes, yes.
4.
Leave.
And 4A.
Yes, very good. It's a long E sound. Number 5.
5. This,
And 5A.
And the last one?
6.
We.
Easy.
And A.
That's right. Now, the next point has or includes a love story. Listen to this love story. Pay attention to the pronunciation of the words that contain these 3 sounds, I, E, and E. And then you'll read it. Okay, but first listen to it. Here we go. Don't know why my speaker keeps getting turned off. There it is. Okay. Listen and read.
3.26. They live in a big city. He works in an office. She's a writer. She meets him in the gym. She likes his smile. He thinks she loves him. He buys her a ring. But finally, she says goodbye.
Nice love story, huh?
Yes.
You have any questions?
No.
Okay. Can you read this story, please? Pay attention to the words that contain the E, and the I sounds. Go ahead.
They live in a big city. He works in an office. She's a writer.
Writer. Don't pronounce the W, just the R. Writer.
Writer. She meet him in the gym. She likes his smile. He thinks she loves him. He buys her a ring. But finally, she says goodbye.
Perfect. Excellent. Let's go now to the next page, Martin, and let's do activity number 3. It's a reading. We have 2 stories here. 2 parts of, do you remember one of the stories on the first page? We had Sally's phone, Dead Man's Money, and Red Roses. Okay, well, here we have a short summary of one of those 3 stories, Sally's phone. Okay, first, read and listen to an extract from Sally's phone, and then answer the questions. The characters that you are going to read about are Sally. Can you read about the characters? Who are the characters? Read that box.
Sally.
Okay.
Sally, a young woman. Claire. Sally's friends from work. Paul and Andrew, Sally's boyfriend. Paul, a young man. Catherine, Paul's sister.
Yes. Okay. Listen and read the first part of the story where it says lunchtime. Okay. Here we go. Just a sec. There. Pay attention.
7.
Lunchtime. It is 1 o'clock. Sally and Claire are looking at skirts.
Do you like this one, Sally?
Claire says,
Yes, it's beautiful, but I never wear red. Do you like red?
Claire asks.
Yes, I do, but Andrew doesn't. Well,
Claire says,
it's a beautiful skirt. You like red. What do you want to do?
Sally buys the skirt. Claire goes back to work, but Sally wants a coffee. She goes into a cafe. She buys a coffee and sits down. Then she calls her mother.
Hi, Mom. I have a new skirt. It's beautiful. I want to wear it tonight.
What color is it?
It's red.
That's nice. Red is a good color for you.
Says her mother. Next to Sally, Paul is finishing his coffee. He calls his friend and talks to him. Then he stands up. The bag with the red skirt falls on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul says.
That's okay.
Sally says. He puts down his phone and picks up the bag. Here's your bag.
Thank you.
She smiles. What a nice smile, Paul thinks. Paul picks up his phone and goes out of the cafe. Sally finishes her coffee. She picks up her bag and her phone and goes back to work.
Okay. Do you have any questions here?
No.
Okay. Good. Can you read this text now? Read it.
Lunchtime. It is 1 o'clock. Sally and Claire are looking at skirts. Do you like this one, Sally? Claire said, Yes, it's beautiful, but I never wear red. Do you like red? Claire asks.
Mhm.
Yes, I do, but Andrew doesn't. Well, Claire says, it's a beautiful shirt. You like red? What do you want to do? Sally buys the shirt. Claire goes back to work, but Sally wants a
Coffee.
Coffee. She goes into a coffee.
No, she wants a coffee, right? She wants a
Yes.
coffee. She goes into a cafe. That's a different word. Coffee is the drink, and cafe is the place.
Okay.
Mhm. So continue from there, please. She goes into a cafe.
She goes into a cafe. She buys a coffee and sits down. Then she calls her mother. Hi, Mom. I have a new shirt. It's beautiful. I want to wear it tonight. What color is it? It's red. That's nice. Red is a good color for you, says her mother. Next to Sally, Paul finishes his coffee. He calls his friends and talks.
Talks. talks.
Talks to him. Then he stands up.
Stands up.
The bag with the red shirt falls on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul says. Thanks, okay, Sally says. He puts down his phone and picks up the bag. Here's your bag. Thank you. She smiles. That's a nice smile, Paul thinks. Paul picks up his phone and goes out of the cafe. Sally finishes her coffee. She picks up her bag and her phone and goes back to work.
Good, good. Did you understand what you read?
Yes.
Okay. I have a few corrections. Listen, the first part, I'm going to type the verbs, okay? This verb is pronounced where. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. The chat in the computer.
Where,
Yeah. Where. So she says, I never wear red on line number 4. I never wear red.
Yes.
Then we have this one here. This word is pronounced floor. Floor.
Floor.
Okay. Falls to the floor. Falls on the floor. Then, oh, I'm sorry, Paul says. That's okay, Sally says. And then this word is puts. Puts. He puts down his phone and picks up the bag. Okay? Good. Now, if you understood this text, you can answer these 7 questions you have there in exercise A on the left. Can you read question number 1 and try to answer it?
Where are Claire and Sally? And Claire and Sally looking at skirts.
But where? Where?
And
Where do you look at
the
skirts or
cafe.
clothes?
The cafe.
No. You look at clothes in a shop. In a shop, right? So the question, where are Claire and Sally? To answer that question, you can say Claire and Sally, or they are in a shop.
They are
in a shop. Okay. Number 2, why doesn't Sally buy the skirt immediately?
But
Because
Sally likes the skirts.
yeah, she likes the skirt, but she doesn't buy the skirt immediately. She thinks about it first. The question is, why not? Why doesn't Sally buy the skirt immediately? Who doesn't like this skirt? Or who doesn't like red? Do you remember Andrew? Who is Andrew?
Yes, Andrew. No sé cómo decir.
But who is Andrew?
El señor que
No. Look at the character. Look at the list of characters again. The characters right there. Sally's a young woman. Claire is Sally's friend from work. Andrew is
boyfriend.
Sally's boyfriend. Paul is just a young man at the cafe. And Catherine is Paul's sister. We don't know. I mean, she hasn't appeared yet. Now, why? The question is, why doesn't Sally buy the skirt immediately? Okay, let me help you with the answer. She doesn't buy the skirt immediately because Andrew, her boyfriend, doesn't like red. Or he doesn't like red skirts.
Yeah.
Because in one part she says, do you like red? And Sally answers, yes, I do, but Andrew doesn't. So she doubts first, and then she bought the skirt in the end, but first she doubted. Okay, she was not sure. Question number 3. Can you read question 3?
What do they do when they finish shopping?
Yes. What do they do? Where do they go?
And they go to the cafe.
But only one of them, remember? Claire goes back to work, but Sally goes to a cafe.
Cafe.
Exactly. When they finish shopping, Claire goes back to work. She goes back to the office, but Sally goes into a cafe to drink some coffee. Question 4. Why does she call her mother?
And but because Sally is not sure for ay no sé cómo decir
She's not sure about what?
about the shirt,
The skirt, yes.
the skirt.
She's not
Sorry,
sure about the
skirt.
color of the skirt because her boyfriend Andrew doesn't like red. Okay, so but why does she the question is why does she call her mother? She calls her mother to tell her that she bought a skirt. Okay? To inform her mother about the purchase, the new skirt. The next one is what is Paul doing when Sally is talking to her mother? What is Paul doing? Look at the text.
Pause. That's okay.
No, but before
no.
they had the accident, what's Paul doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but before that, Martin, where it says he calls his friend and talks to him. So the question, what is he doing? What is Paul doing when Sally's talking to her mother? The answer is Paul is talking to his friend. When Sally is talking
He calls his friend.
Exactly so. But the question is in present continuous. What is Paul doing? So you say he is talking to his friend when Sally is talking to her mother. Okay? Next question.
Okay.
Number 6.
What happens when they stand up?
When he stands up. What happens when he stands up?
When he stands up. And then he stands up. The bag with the red shirt falls on the floor. Floor.
Okay, because remember, they were at a coffee shop, so maybe when he stood up, he hit the bag fell on the floor. Okay, that's what happened because he was here talking on the phone, and Sally was at the other table. When Paul stood up, okay, he moved, he touched the bag, and the bag fell on the ground. And the last question: do they go out of the cafe together?
Do they go out of the cafe together?
Look at the last part where it says, Paul picks up his phone and goes out of the cafe. Sally finishes her coffee, so she stays in the coffee shop. So do they leave together?
Live together.
Yeah, leave together. Leave together. Only Paul leaves.
Together.
Only Paul leaves. Sally stays in the cafe to finish her coffee.
Yes.
The question is, do they go out of the cafe together? The answer is no, they don't. Only Paul goes out of the coffee shop or cafe, and Sally stays there to finish her coffee. Yes? All right. Are you sure you didn't have any questions about the words? Look at those 4 words that are highlighted. Falls, puts down, and picks up. Do you understand all these words?
Que levantó algo.
That's picks up. Yes, picks up. Put. What is to put something down? Put
Que
down.
levantó del piso.
That's pick up. Pick up. And put down is the opposite. Put down.
Que echó o tiró.
Not this. Just put down.
Puso.
Yes. Down.
O sea,
and the opposite is pick up. Pick up and put down.
put down.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll stop here and we'll do the other part, the second part of Sally's phone on Friday.
Sally's phone.
Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, and I'll see you Friday.
Friday. Tomorrow I play. ¿Cómo era? I play. O sea, para decir otra vez.
Again. You play again tomorrow.
Yes.
And Friday?
I play again. And Friday, I don't know. But
okay. Maybe
Saturday.
We'll be in touch, okay? I'll text you or I'll text your mom to confirm that, okay? No problem.
Okay.
Thank you, Martin. See you next class.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Okay. See you.